Of course, natural or no makeup relies heavily in the eye of the beholder, because just the other week we saw a woman in the tram and my husband commented on how natural she looked, and she was wearing probably 2 sets of falsies and a very heavy contour. But to him, anything that does not include a red lip is a natural makeup look. Hi everyone and welcome back to Linda Libra Loca. Today I wanted to show you my natural / no makeup routine, the one that I rely heavily on the weekends. And yeah, this is how my face looks when I have done nothing but my skincare routine. My skin is neutral to yellow in undertone, which means it can look a little sickly, especially when it's winter and I'm pale. I have dark circles under my eyes, I have some broken veins and redness on my eyelids. I have redness around my nose. Right now I have a few dry patches around my nose because I had a cold. My lips are kind of thin and starting to lose their shape because, yeah, the outline isn't as defined as it was 10 years ago. And I have some scarring, some hyperpigmentation, and my eyes, in my opinion, lack a little definition. So these are the things, the concerns that I'm going to tackle. And yeah, let's jump right in. I think a no makeup look starts with great base. Not overdone, not flawless, but just healthy looking. And I'm going to start by using a primer. This is by Benefit, it's the POREfessional. And because my skin is oily in my T-zone, I tend to get really oily around here, which doesn't look pretty. I don't mind the rest of my face looking a little shiny, but yeah, these things here, and here around my chin are the places where I want no shine. So I apply the primer just to these areas. Bobbi Brown Corrector in light bisque. This is my 4th tub, and I find that it's the only thing that helps me banish my darkness under my eyes, because it's a corrector, not a concealer, so it counteracts the purple that I have down there, and as you can see, it makes a real huge difference. It's kind of gross. The L'Oreal Perfect Match foundation, just 1 pump, and then I'm going in with Damp Beauty Blender for a more sheared out finish, and just dot that mainly in the center of my face and blend it out so it gets a little sheerer coverage, looks natural, and yeah, is blended. To brighten everything a little more, I'm going to use a concealer. This one is by Sephora. It's the high coverage concealer with a natural finish, so it's not mattifying. And I just take a small part like this underneath my eyes, and then a few strokes on my cheekbones. Not going to contour, but this helps just brighten everything and adds to me feeling a little more awake. To make my skin look even more healthy and glowing, I'm using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Poured in Opal, and I find that these creams are more subtle and easier to blend. And I just concentrate that on the outsides of my cheekbones. I don't do any highlighter in the center of my face because, yeah, I get shiny there anyway. Then Manhattan Soft Matte Loose Powder in Natural. Just a tiny amount to set my T-zone. As you're going to see, this is matte, but not as matte that it leaves me looking flat. It's just this area here next to my nose that otherwise gets really shiny. A little bit on my chin, a little bit in the center of my forehead. But now it's time to move on to the eyes, and for that I'm using a Chubby stick. This one is by Clinique and it's called Ample Amber, and it's just a peachy bronzy color. I find that I need something that just evens out the color. Something that would work as well is probably Paint Pot by MAC. That would be more matte, but I think that these, with a hint of shimmer, look fresher. After I blended them in, I'm using the Guerlain Terracotta bronzer. This is from the 2017 collection. Just a little bit on my blending brush for some subtle definition in my crease area, because I find this opens the eyes immensely. I'm one that usually never goes without liner, usually even a winged liner, but for my no makeup looks I rely on something else. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Perversion, and I just tight line my upper lash line to make my lashes appear a little fuller and yeah, to just give more definition to my eyes. And as you can see, if you compare these two eyes, it makes a huge difference despite not being actually visible. Curly lashes, and if you're blessed with long and black lashes, this might actually be enough. For my blonde lashes, they are blonde at the tips, I'm going in with some mascara, and I'm using the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash, because I feel like it looks more natural if I use something that gives volume as opposed to length. And of course, I smudged some on my eyelids. For brows, it depends on how blessed you are in the eyebrow department. I usually just go for a tinted brow gel to keep everything in place and just brush my brow hairs up. That makes them appear fuller but still look natural. And then, to give my lips back a little shape and color, I'm going in with a lip pencil. This is one of the Essence long-lasting lip liners. It's called Lovely Frappuchino. The color might seem a little dark at first, but it's pretty close to my natural color, and I'm going to blend it. So just outline my lips, following my regular lip line, then blend everything in. Mattifying balm, this one is the NYX Rêve de Miel on top, to make everything appear a little plumper, more juicy, and of course reduce flakiness. And now everything that's left to do to tie the look in is add a little bronzer, probably a little bit of color to my cheeks. If you choose to wear blush, you should choose something that's close to the color you would usually flush in for. And for me, that's apricot or coral color, so I'm using Revlon's color Reef. Looks quite intimidating in the pan, but if you just pop on a little bit and then pat it in, you'll see that it almost seamlessly blends into my foundation. So I just look a little more healthy without the color being too obvious. And then I'm using the bronzer that I showed you earlier on, and just, yeah, warm up my face a little. And that's the finished look. My natural, no makeup, but looking healthy weekend attire. Please let me know if you have a look that you use to look polished and put together, but not overly overdone. And yeah, like, subscribe so you don't miss any further uploads, and I'm going to see you all soon with another video. Bye!